Hi, good evening, PP Flooring, Floors. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask your name, but like I was saying on my message, if you are tired of posting on social media, if you're trying to get clients, and let's face it, today's words, today's today you need, you know, to be able to show up on the internet on searches, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be showing you how many potential clients you can have based on some research that I've been doing that I've done. In full disclosure, I have a client that actually does hardwood flooring, but he's more of the Airmont, New York County and parts of Bergen County as well. I know you're in Long Branch, and I don't know if you cover the whole New Jersey or just Central South or shores. Anyway, this information is going to be helpful because you're going to have a better understanding of how many people are looking for this type of services. So, for example, I couldn't find anything, by the way, about your business, just like a Yelp post or something like that. But I don't think you have a website. I don't think you have a Google Business Profile, and you are missing a lot of opportunities. So, if I go to Google and type hardwood flooring in New Jersey, the first thing you see here is this is sponsored by Google. By the way, I sound like crap because I'm under the weather, so I apologize. My apologies in advance. So I was saying, sponsor. This is your traditional Google ads. You pay every time somebody clicks on your ad. So you can see here ads. Then you have your map section, and this is where your Google Business Profile comes into play. If you have a Google Business Profile, you can definitely be here. And by the way, it's free to create one. You just have to validate your information, your business information, that stuff, your address, phone number, simple, basic data. I mean, information. But you need to keep in mind three things. If you want to be here, you need to have relevant content, and I'll say why content is important. Images and reviews. So if you ever get reviews, reply to those reviews because Google loves to see that interaction between service provider and consumer. If you have images, they need to be optimized as well based on the location, and there's a lot of things going on as well. Then this is more for like shopping kind of thing, but I don't think it applies to you. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty I'm confident that you're more like onto the contractor kind of thing and not like a retail store or something like that. You got discussion forums, which I think is new coming up right now. Anyway, then you have your people there, and then on the organic results, we have these guys: Dan Higgins Wood Flooring, number one. Number two, we got these guys Beaton Brothers Flooring. But just for you to know, 70% of the people that do a Google search, they only go for the top three here. And if it's for services, yeah, the top three over here, because this wouldn't be showing up or it wouldn't apply. That means that less than 30% would actually scroll all the way down to the end of the page or even go to the second or third page. Okay. That being said, let's see why these guys are ranking number one, the benefits on that. Now, you can have a website, anybody can have a website, don't get me wrong, but what most people tend to underestimate or ignore is that if you want to be showing up on Google, you need to have relevant content. And when I say content, I'm talking about all the text readable in the website. Okay. You need to add keywords here. Like we saw here, hardwood flooring in New Jersey, you add this in here. Why is this important? Because when Google analyzes your website, they read through all of this. Okay. And if you don't see, for example, this is a perfect example to show you that if you don't see a lot of content in the homepage, that means they have other pages doing all the work, showcase, before and after, all this pointing with content and content. Okay. And like I was saying, Google reads through all of this, and if it doesn't make sense on their end, you're never going to show up. And remember, it has to be original. It has to be information, valuable information. I mean, good information, because Google is about having information. Okay. Now, to show you some numbers, I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does, it picks data from every website based on Google criteria. So we can see here that these guys are being found for 38 keywords, and they have around 1,100 backlinks. Now, this is the second most important thing. What are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites or other websites that I mentioned in your name, your business name, and this will give you the power so it can be found on Google. Think about blog posts, press releases, that kind of stuff. It's like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you're going to stay. And the same thing happens here. Okay. So let's see what kind of keywords these guys are being found for. And this is the fun part. Hardwood flooring in New Jersey. There's 40 searches a month. That means that 40, 40 people searching this. These are really low numbers. This was not used to be like this probably like 2 years ago. They were like way higher. But again, I think it's seasonal, might be seasonal. If you're going to be running Google Ads, this is where you'll be paying on the minimum average to be showing on the end of the page. And because these guys are ranking number 2, they're getting 15 visits. Now, these are 15 chances they get for clients that are looking every month, for clients that are looking for hardwood flooring in New Jersey. This is client intent. A different example here, Dan Haggins. There's 100 searches a month, but I'm positive that these are not bringing any clients. Okay, wood flooring in New Jersey, 30 searches a month because they're ranking number 5, not even in the top 3. They get another 2. Hardwood flooring in New Jersey, 20 searches a month because they're ranking again number 5, another 2. They're not really ranking, and we can see here, NJ hardwood flooring, 20 searches, wood flooring in New Jersey, 20 searches. Let's see what else they have here that I can see. Nothing else, no more valuable stuff here. Another example, really quick, flooring contractor, because I'm pretty sure you fall into that category. Same thing here, business, the map section can definitely be here. And then in this case, we have New Jersey flooring, and we open their website. You can see here, there's a lot of content. Okay, so these guys are putting a lot of content in the homepage instead of having other pages, 2 pages doing the job, which is perfectly fine. You can see a lot of content here. It's not a really well taken care of website, but I'm sure that it's doing the job. If we look at the numbers, they're being found for 31 keywords, and you only have 32 backlinks. You can see here the difference. It's about the quality, not the quantity, compared to these guys. Let's see. You see they have over 1,100, and the rating is really, really low. That's just a good example that I want to show you. Okay, New Jersey flooring, 50 searches a month because they're ranking number 1. They're getting 16 visits. NJ flooring because there's 30 searches a month because they're ranking number 2. They're getting another 12. So let's do the math, right? A28 flooring NJ, 60 searches because they're ranking number 4. Another 7. 7 and 28, 35, and we keep doing. All these are potential clients that are landing, and that's just on the organic section, because if you start ranking up here in your local area, that's another game changer. You can cover up to say between 10 20 miles of a radius that you can show up in the top 3 easy. But you get the idea. Another example here, hardwood flooring Long Branch, and let's see who's ranking, right? Who's your main competitors, if that makes sense. You got these guys, you got these guys, you got these guys, but on the organic results, you got, oops, sorry, my phone. You got this Metro Flooring Supply, which is a supply not really, what's it called? Services. But let's see. I think they do all of it. Not really sure. It's more like a shop kind of thing. And if we want to look at on the numbers really quick, and I'm just trying to do this here. This is a very good example because if this is a shop, was it a shop? Yeah, it's a shop. They don't provide any services. They're not ranking for any of those client intent that would apply to you. You can see here, for example, Metro Flooring Supplier, not really. Metro Flooring, not really. They popped up because for this specific keyword, because somewhere along the website they have that keyword in here, and this is being backed up by content. But there's not too much of people searching for that term, so it's not popping up here. Let's see, Long Branch and J, but it's just the address. And this is, like I said, long flooring, not really. But you get the idea. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know I cover a lot of information here, but I hope you find this information useful. Like I said, if you're tired of posting on social media, or even if you want to get more clients, there's people searching, and I'm pretty sure that once winter is done, those numbers are going to pump up a little bit more than we just saw. Once again, my name is Alex. Like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. Happy holidays, and thank you for watching.